Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with another exciting video. This is going to be a long video as you see in the title, Super Duper Comic Book Haul or Comic Haul, featuring the likes of one of our most favorite characters in the Marvel Universe, and that is Mr. Wolverine, Logan, the Adamantium Man. Alright, but before we get into this video, I just want to say this video is intended for adults only, and thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Continue to do so. Like, share, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Well, I didn't think I would get to do a video, another video for this day, but I decided to go ahead before I begin my long trip to Chicago. It is snowing heavily outside. I'm so disappointed in that because I was hoping that we would have a weekend like we did last weekend, and whatever we get here in Michigan, we get twice as much in Chicago. But that's alright. I'm going to weather this out like this guy here, the Mutant Wolverine. And this is not just going to be a comic book haul. What I'm going to actually be doing is storing my very, very large stack. Did you hear that? My very, very large stack of Wolverine comic books into this single box, which is actually themed after the character, and I'm going to show you this beautiful short box. I've been really waiting for this box to come out into comic book stores to be released, and it's actually designed after Wolverine issue #1, written by Benjamin Percy. This is the front of the box. Here's the side with his name. And of course, this comes out of the Hoxpox or House of X Powers of 10 storyline. Here's the back, a drawing from a book written by Chris Claremont, and the facsimile of this came out today. Buscema and Claremont were responsible for this particular book, but unfortunately, I was not able to pick up the book. As I said, the weather is really bad outside, so all right. I usually hit up at least about 2 comic book stores on comic book Wednesdays. So anyway, here we go. I got a whole big stack of Wolverine books here, and these are specifically and only Wolverine. And we start off with Wolverine Origins. We're going to take the top off here. I did pick up some other books, but we'll show those at the end of this video. But right now, like I said, let's just stay focused on Mr. Wolverine. I'm not going to do much talking. I'm just going to start stacking, okay? I'll only talk for specific books that may catch my eye. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't have a bag. I don't have a poly bag for this one. I'm gonna see if I can pick one up at some point in time. Deadpool is on here. Yeah, Deadpool. And there's his Wolverine son, Dakin. Okay. These are all HCs or hardcovers, as you can see, and I have some trade paperbacks too. If you hear some noise outside, that's the snow truck plowing the snow. Like I said, it's a lot of snow out there, man. There's a Hunt for Wolverine. I have all, this is written by Charles Soule, written and drawn by David Marquez. I have all kinds of titles as it relates to Wolverine, man. Over the years, classic, contemporary, you name it. There's a return of Wolverine after the death of Wolverine. And here's the back with the Stan Lee dedication when Stan Lee passed a year ago. 2 years ago, actually. You hear my stomach growling. I'm hungry. Books make me hungry, man. That is an awesome cover there. You can see that. Turn of Wolverine #1. He's back, bub. All right. Here's a very cool acetate. This was a special edition acetate cover of the Origin of Wolverine 2, sequel to Wolverine Origin, by Kieran Gillen, Adam Kubert, and Frank Martin. Actually, here's the actual acetate cover. Very, very nice there. You can't really see the full effect. The camera doesn't give it justice, but this is an awesome cover, man. I've always loved those acetate covers. All right. Stand up. All right. I do believe I have a complete series of Origin 2 Wolverine. There he is with a very bloody face. Here's The Long Night. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to complete this series. I'm actually going to look for the trade paperback when I'm in Chicago this weekend. This is based off of the podcast, which was very, very good. Also written by Benjamin Percy. The comic book anyway. The podcast is very good. If you've not heard the podcast, I suggest you try to check it out at some point in time. Yeah, I just had books 1 and 3, I believe, of that series. Here's another Wolverine #1. And this was from the 75th anniversary of Marvel, which was about 5-6 years ago. I collected a lot of stuff from the 75th anniversary. And you see I got this all taped up. But that's a very, very nice cover there. Love it. Somebody outside making a bunch of noise, man. I'm sorry about that. Here's Kitty Pryde and Wolverine from the True Believers line. Sorry about the noise, y'all. I'm a little close to the window. This stack is actually getting a little bit lower, so I'm going to lower this camera. Alright, there we go. I love these short boxes, man. I really do. Here's all new Wolverine. That's Kitty Pryde again. I don't know who the little girl is, and I don't know. And Spider-Gwen. Alright, that's a very nice cover there. Fatal Attractions. Here's Wolverine, the 300th issue, with a story by Jeff Loeb and Simone Bianchi. Guess who's back? Brian Wood's Wolverine and the X-Men Alpha and Omega. Alright. Wolverine, the Best There Is, #1. You can see that, and there was a lot of glare going on there. My apologies. Parental advisory suggested for this book. Yeah, very nice. It's a Wolverine one-shot, Depth of Death. All right. New era begins. Wolverine and Jubilee, Cursed. I think this was a one-shot. Oh, here they are again. Oh, 1 of 4. This is 1 of 4. But this was a one-shot, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Alright, again, I got so many different books, and this is a beautiful cover here. Charles Sully, The Death of Wolverine. This is a 4-part series. Steve McNiven and Jay Leston, Justin Panzer. But that is a very, very nice. This is a, what do you call it? What kind of cover is this? I don't know, where you use the in memoriam. That was very nice. Little card there. Oh, what is this called, man? The material that's used for, I can't think of it right now, but it's very shiny. Look at that. Very nice. And in pristine condition. Death of Wolverine. Dig that. Foil covers. That's what I'm trying to think of. Foil covers. Yeah, these are foil covers. And they have that very shiny look about them. And here he is again. Completely naked there. Being carried by death itself. This is the final issue, number 4 of 4. And this was the prelude book to that, actually, right here. In 1 month. 1 month to die. Issue number 12. I think this is a variant cover right here. Or no, this is Wolverine Annual. Part of the 1 month to die series. And I've showed this before. Wolverine and Sabretooth with 3D glasses. That is so cool, man. Very nice to have. That was a one-shot. And I actually have Alpha Flight in here too, because Alpha Flight was the first group superhero team that Wolverine started off with Department H. It's called, before he went off into to be experimented on and become the Wolverine. Right, very nice there to have. Here's another one. With Alpha Flight. That's a very nice cover there. And there's Wolverine, as you can see in the center. Yeah, I picked this up years ago. This is a 9.6 grade. Only $4. Wow. Yeah, I got that from, what was that? I went to the Extravacon. Extravacon is where I went to. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm a little way, no, I'm a ways away from the mic there. Nice cover here, Wolverine. You see, I can tape that up a little bit more though. From the all-new Wolverine saga, featuring X-23, Uncanny X-Force, and Daken. But let me see if I can kind of tape this poly bag up a little bit better than the way it is. Sorry for the shaky camera. All right, there we go. The Wolverine from the Wolverine saga. And I don't know, this is a promotional something from this is during the Marvel Now the Marvel Now period. You can see Phantom X right there and a couple of other X-Men. Wolverine and the X-Men, #1. Yeah. I don't know if I collected that series or not. Here's another book from the 3 months to die. It was 1 month at first, now it's 3 months to die. Alright. Very nice there. Put this in order though. With the 1 month to die book. Let's get back a couple of issues. Alright, there we go. And then 2 months to die. There was a countdown for this dude, man. Pretty nice. Love that. I have some more Wolverine books. I didn't bring them all out. I just brought out as many as I can, or as many as I could. I don't want to bore you guys with all this Wolverine stuff. And then here is the book where the short box, the artwork from the short box actually derives from. And this again is written by Benjamin Percy, Adam Kubert, and a couple other contributors. Here's a launch card for the book itself, and Marvel Previews, which also has the same artwork, which came out about 2 months ago or so. And then I showed this in a video too recently. This is one of the collector covers here with the ripped out adamantium claws. Very nice. And then we have Mr. Hugh Jackman himself, who portrayed Wolverine under the 20th Century Fox, on the Entertainment Weekly book. So we're going to throw that in here too. But I got a couple other books I gotta find based off of the Wolverine character. But for right now, that's it. That's all that I'm gonna do. Right, because I am a little tired. I did just get home from work and was in a huge winter storm. Oh, I did say I have some other books too, but hold on before let me show you. Let me get my little stand here for these books. Hold on one moment. Okay, there we go. So basically, the Marvel Spotlight I picked up, which is based off of or spotlighting the Empire story, which will be premiering I think in May, I believe. Can't wait for that. This was free at local comic book shops. I also picked up Swamp Thing, the 100-page giant issue. Very nice cover there. That's from DC Comics. And then the latest DC previews with this big story that's supposed to start Dark Knight's Death Metal, with Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman in an entirely different look for them, for whatever this story is supposed to be, spinning out of, I think, the what was it called, Year of the Villain, and a couple other stories from DC. This is going to be written by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. All right, so that's it. That's all, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this Wolverine super duper haul, as I called it. You raise the camera back up a little bit more, and on the top of the box you can see his name, Wolverine. Alright, so yeah, that's it. That's all, y'all. This is my final video for the month of February. I hope that you've enjoyed all my videos. This was also Black History Month. Oh, look, there's a butterfly on his hand. Wow. He's in touch with nature. Isn't that very nice? Please help me to get to that 200 mark. Like, share, subscribe, tap the notification bell on your way out. And I'll see you guys at C2E2. Peace, love, and hair grease.